Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Husband,
Wife.
do you remember what happened on Friday and where the hell we are today?
Well, on Friday we read Ezekiel Chapter 35.
Sure as fuck did.
And in that chapter, God was talking about Mount Seir.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the Edomites who apparently they were helping destroy the Israelites. Yeah, which was God's doing. But
well, not always. They had been against the Israelites from like the very beginning.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, being enemies is one thing, but in this particular time, it was God bringing the Babylonians against Israel, and the Edomites assisted somehow. Mm-hmm. So God was attacking them, and then the Edomites helped, and then God was like, fuck you, Edomites.
Okay, but to be fair to God, Jesus Christ, I can't believe I'm doing this. It wasn't just that one act that God was punishing the Edomites for. They had, throughout the Israelites' history, done a number of things, like going as far back as when Moses was leading the people through the desert that 40 years, and they had wanted to pass through the land of the Edomites. And they said, absolutely fucking not.
Sure.
No, we still hate you.
No, I get it. They've been mad at them for a long time. But, I mean, it's still God attacking Israel at the same time that the Edomites are helping this time. This particular time.
Sure.
And then that's when they occupied their land. So, I mean, it was a bit of, a convenient time to punish them, I guess. Sure. If you're going to punish them.
Sure.
Whatever. So I'm not down with God's punishments on anybody because it seems very just randomly dispersed to people. So.
Yes, I agree with you.
But anyway, that is what happened in Ezekiel chapter 35.
Yes.
Which means that today we're getting into
Ezekiel Chapter 36.
And before we do, I want to mention that we are still catching up from being behind. Mm-hmm. We didn't get a Patreon out this weekend, but we will have one out midweek.
Yes, I've been working on it. I've been behind on everything. So that's my fault. Apologies.
We will get one out shortly. Mm-hmm. So that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into Ezekiel chapter 36. And are you ready, wife?
Yep.
All right, let's do this.
Okie dokie. All right, we are hopping into Ezekiel chapter 36, or as I like to call it, Ezekiel.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
Son of man.
You mere human.
You fucking worm. Prophecy to the mountains of Israel and say, mountains of Israel, hear the word of the Lord. This is what the sovereign Lord says.
I mean, nothing like speaking to some rocks.
Mm-hmm. The enemy said of you, aha! The ancient heights have become our possession. Yeah.
Okay. So we're kind of still maybe talking about the Edomites here?
Yeah, the beginning parts here is part of the last chapter.
Okay.
So,
right. Got it.
Yeah, it's like to be continued.
Yeah.
Which we didn't know because we thought it was the end
Sure.
on Friday. And then it's like, oh, fuck.
Yep.
Okay. But the whole chapter isn't. It's just the beginning part. Okay.
Yeah.
Therefore, prophecy and say, this is what the sovereign Lord says. Because they ravaged and crushed you from every side so that you became the possession of the rest of the nations and the object of people's malicious talk and slander. Therefore, mountains of Israel, hear the word of the sovereign Lord. This is what the sovereign Lord says to the mountains and the hills, to the ravines and valleys, to the desolate ruins and the deserted towns that have been plundered and ridiculed by the rest of the nations around you.
Sure. Which he said he was going to have them do.
Yeah.
So this was all part of the initial prophecy. And now he's going to be mad at the people that did the thing that he said that they were going to do.
God is mad at God's ineffable plan.
Right. Yeah.
Playing out.
Again, it's just, it doesn't work in my head. I'm like, you're just mad all the fucking time, dude.
Right.
Whatever.
Never not be mad.
Right.
This is what the sovereign Lord says. In my burning zeal, I have spoken against the rest of the nations and against all Edom, for with glee and with malice in their hearts, they made my land their own possession so that they might plunder its pasture land.
But he said he was going to make that land desolate and not good. But how can you plunder something that's already bad?
It wasn't bad. But God failed.
But God said he was going to do that.
He said he was going to do it, but clearly he didn't if the Edomites took it over.
That's why I'm pointing that out, because...
Therefore, prophecy concerning the land of Israel, and say to the mountains and hills, to the ravines and valleys, this is what the sovereign Lord says.
Yeah, that's the one.
I speak in my jealous wrath because you have suffered the scorn of the nations. Therefore, this is what the sovereign Lord says.
Oh my God. Jesus. They added it before the beginning of every sentence? What the hell?
Yes. I swear with uplifted hand that the nations around you will also suffer scorn.
Okay.
But you, mountains of Israel, will produce branches and fruit for my people, Israel, for they will soon come home.
Okay.
Not 70 years later?
Right. Yeah. No, I mean, and this goes to the part where I'm like, they're talking about a new, they're talking about a soon to happen prophecy. Like this goes to that whole idea. And I keep saying that this doesn't make sense to where we push this off to be Jesus at some point or whatever. We're talking about near future.
Yeah.
Right.
You're talking about when they refer to David.
Yeah, when they refer to David and when they make assumptions that these are things that are going to still happen, whatever. There's definite things that Christians especially take from the Old Testament and they say, hey, this is going to happen, either when Jesus was alive or when he's coming back the second time, right? And I'm like, no, they're not. This isn't how it reads, guys.
No.
It doesn't read that way.
No, you're trying too hard over there, guys. I, God, according to Ezekiel, am concerned for you and will look on you with favor. You will be plowed and sown, and I will cause many people to live on you. Yes, all of Israel. The towns will be inhabited and the ruins rebuilt. I, God, according to Ezekiel, will increase the number of people and animals living on you, and they will be fruitful and become numerous. I will settle people on you as in the past and will make you prosper more than before. Then you will know that I'm the Lord.
And this is problematic actually today. This is partly why Israel feels they have the right to create settlements on Palestinian lands. Yeah. And this is why, they feel that they have this ownership of this land is because of the Bible. Yeah. Right? And I don't want to disparage the right of Israel to exist where they are, but it does contribute to the fact that they are they're fighting against people that are already there to create this space that was allotted to them in the Bible. Right. And that has turned into some ugly situations is all I'm saying. Yeah. So I don't, it is, there's a lot of bad situations all the way around. I don't want to not acknowledge that the Israelites and Jewish people have had a rough time in the world. But they are also now creating a rough time in the world for other people.
That does not justify a genocide on other people.
No, it does not.
That you were genocided at one time does not afford you the right to genocide others for your land that you absolutely have to have and can't share.
I wanted to caveat that because it's usually people will call you anti-Semitic if you say that they don't have the right to exist in their land, whatever. It's not even the whole argument that is made by the people who are adamantly for Israel is to the point of absurdity. You're not allowing for real life and real happenings,
Well, the people that accuse you of being anti-Semitic are generally the most anti-Semitic Christians who are using this situation to pretend that they're totally pro-Jewish and pro-Zion and pro-everything Israel.
Yeah.
And it's like, isn't that convenient? All of a sudden, you just love these people that you didn't love yesterday.
It's not that they love them. It's they're part of a prophecy. They're part of the completion of their religion.
Yeah.
And therefore they must exist because of that.
Right.
That's all it is.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, all of a sudden, because of this situation, they're like, oh, no, we totally, if you don't like it, then you're anti-Semitic. And I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Because
yesterday,
it's an effective...
yesterday you were anti-Semitic.
Right. But it's because it's an effective, it's an effective jab at you, right?
Right.
You call someone anti-Semitic, obviously based on recent history, that doesn't sound good. Right? It's not. It doesn't sit well with people of any type. So,
well, anti-Zion is not anti-Semitic.
Correct.
And wanting the Palestinians to not be genocided is not anti-Semitic.
I completely
Wanting
agree.
a peaceful situation for both parties is not anti-Semitic.
Agreed.
So fuck anybody who says otherwise. They clearly don't understand the history or geography of the place, and or they don't give a fuck about it.
Right.
Truly.
Let's have a rational discussion about it outside of religious practices. Okay?
Right. Exactly.
That's all I want.
Exactly. Wouldn't that be nice?
It really would. It really, and that goes for anything, anywhere, ever.
Yeah.
Like, let's just skip the religions bit. I mean, okay, you have a very historical religious place that you want to keep. I'm down with that. That's cool. We can talk about that outside of religion even. It's a historical place.
Right.
For you.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
But can we not include, like, genociding other people and justifying it but God said.
Whatever.
God said I could. God said I could. So I will.
Yeah.
Anyway, fuck this God and all his murdery bullshit.
Right.
Who says, I will cause people, my people Israel, to live on you. They will possess you and you will be their inheritance. You will never again deprive them of their children. This is what the sovereign Lord says.
Yeah.
Because some say to you, you devour people and deprive your nation of its children. Therefore, you will no longer devour people or make your nation childless, declares the sovereign Lord.
Who's he talking to?
I don't even know. I don't understand.
The people in the mountains or the Israelites?
I thought he was talking to the Israelites, but that sounded like maybe he's talking to...
He did say at some point, like, he was going to make the women of Israel or Judah eat their children and stuff because they'd be starving so much in the Babylonian exile.
That's true.
So that may be what he's referring to.
You're not going to be...
You're no longer going to eat your child.
Yay! Let's all celebrate.
Look how good of a God I am. I'm not going to make you eat your children anymore.
Whee!
I'm such a great God.
That sounds fun.
The bar is so fucking low.
I know. No longer will I make you hear the taunts of the nations. And that is what I cared most about.
He doesn't.
Not my starvation.
Right. I mean, that's probably why he brings them back in the first place. Because he's like, this sucks. No one's praising me. No one believes I'm powerful, man.
Oof. And no longer will you suffer the scorn of the peoples or cause your nation to fall, declares the sovereign Lord.
Okay.
Again, the word of the Lord came to me. Son of man.
You mere human.
You fucking worm. When the people of Israel were living in their own land, they defiled it by their conduct and their actions. Their conduct was like a woman's monthly uncleanness in my sight.
Jesus.
You period, you. You menstruation. God damn it, you menstruation.
He caused menstruation to happen.
You fucking disgusting bleeding vagina.
His fucking invention.
I know.
According to the Bible. I mean, you can't make the human and then say, that's disgusting. You made that.
Right.
You could have made it without that.
Right.
Why didn't you? If you find it so fucking repulsive.
Right. ugh, I can't believe you're bleeding out your vagina, even though I made you do that specifically.
Yeah.
You're so disgusting.
No,
Like,
it's
fuck
just,
you.
The fucking, like, the ancient Israel, these ancient times, it's just a bunch of fucking incels.
Yeah.
That's all it is. They don't even understand women at all.
No.
They just own them.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep. So anyway, periods are gross, blah, blah, blah. So I poured out my wrath on them because they had shed blood in the land and because they had defiled it with their idols. Fucking Asherah poles. I dispersed them among the nations and they were scattered through the countries. I judged them according to their conduct and their actions. And wherever they went among the nations, they profaned my holy name. For it was said of them, these are the Lord's people, and yet they had to leave his land. What's up with that?
Okay, so this is the bit where he's concerned about his fucking image.
Yeah.
He's like
he's passing it off that they're worried.
Right.
He's the one.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, these people outside are like, what's up with that God?
Well, no, and you know that this is like the like Ezekiel, right? He's a fucking prophet.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there in Babylon preaching about fucking God. And people in Babylon are going, dude, you just got fucking conquered, man.
Yeah.
What do you think? Your God sucks, man. What do you think? So this is just projection. This is Ezekiel like, oh, this sucks. We got to figure out a way to get this fixed.
Yeah, exactly. I, God, according to Ezekiel, had concern for my holy name, which the people of Israel profaned among the nations where they had gone. Therefore, say to the Israelites, this is what the sovereign Lord says.
Okay.
It is not for your sake, people of Israel, that I am going to do these things.
Wait. He just got done saying that they're going to be wonderful and perfect when they come back. But he's like, you're profaning and I'm not doing them for you. I'm going to do this for me.
Yeah.
And I'm
going to bring you back, but because my name is getting trashed.
Part of the prophecy was that he was going to make their hearts, like they were going to be the most perfect people in the whole perfect fucking world.
We're not there yet, though.
Right, but like he wasn't going to bring them back until that was supposed to happen when he brought them back.
Yeah, but then they started making fun of him.
Oh, and God, he just couldn't handle it, huh?
God was like, no.
Okay.
No, I am powerful. Watch. And so he's saying, I'm going to bring you back, not for your sake, but for the sake of my holy name, which you have profaned among the nations where you have gone. I will show the holiness of my great name, which has been profaned among the nations, the name you have profaned among them.
Yeah.
Then the nations will know that I am the Lord,
so
declares the sovereign Lord.
First, he's going to destroy people. That shows that he is the Lord. And then he's going to save people, and that's going to show him that show them that he's the Lord. And next till, I don't know what, do a fucking magic trick. Actually a magic trick would probably be better. At least then there's something happening that I can see. That, like, if it was like true magic, right, I'd be able to see it.
Yeah.
But this is just
silly
politics
nonsense.
And bullshit.
Yeah. Then the nations will know that I am the Lord when I am proved holy through you before their eyes. For I will take you out of the nations. I will gather you from all the countries and bring you back into your own land.
If I recall correctly, it was actually Cyrus that did that, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Not God.
Yep.
Okay.
I will sprinkle clean water on you, and you will be clean. I will cleanse you from all your impurities and from all your idols. I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit in you. There you go.
I wonder if that's where, like, holy water came from.
Probably.
Sprinkling, like, the baptism and the holy water.
Communion.
And that sounds...
Not communion.
No, not communion.
But, yeah, baptism.
Right.
Yeah, I wonder.
That's interesting.
Well, clean water. Whee!
Yeah.
And then you'll be clean.
Right.
I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit in you. I will remove from you your heart of stone.
Okay.
And give you a heart of flesh.
Here it is.
There you go.
He's fixing the people.
Yeah, he's just doing it sooner than we thought he was going to because he was like, they're making fun of me.
Well, the reasoning behind why he's doing it, obviously, is very not good.
Yeah.
Right? Like, this is not a good reason to fix your people.
You are fixing your people out of vanity.
And if you can fix them because you're disturbed at what other people think of you as a god, why couldn't you definitely could have fixed them before they got fucking murdered, conquered, and whatever.
Yeah.
right? Like there is no actual good reason as to why you're fixing them.
Right.
Which means that you had no good reason for destroying them.
Exactly.
So like either way, you're doing this action for a bad reason. And that means that your decision to do the bad thing where you murdered a lot of them and dispersed them across all the places was bad to begin with. You fucked up.
Yeah.
God fucked up.
You have a mercurial temperament. You're petty and capricious, and you are unreliable, and your mood turns on a dime.
Yeah.
Don't like it.
No.
And I will put my spirit in you and move you to follow my decrees and be careful to keep my laws. Oh, okay. Then you will live in the land I gave your ancestors. You will be my people, and I will be your God. I will save you from all your uncleanness, the uncleanness that I put there in the first place.
Yeah.
I will call for the grain and make it plentiful, and will not bring famine upon you.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Thank you for this time.
Right.
I mean, could you maybe wind back time so that, my family didn't die?
I don't know how much we can rely on his promises, though. I really don't think that he holds up his end of the bargain very often. And moreover, he comes up with excuses not to, right? He's just like, whatever, you guys are fucking up, I'm doing this.
Exactly.
So, but he never, this is not, I just got to say it one more time. He is not fixing this for the right fucking reasons.
No, he's a bad guy.
There is no, this isn't holy. This is just bullshit.
Yeah.
This is not any reason to justify what you did in the first place.
Right.
Like if you were planning on doing this because you're mad at how these other nations see you, that's crazy, man. You just,
why do you need validation from these other people?
Yeah.
Like, why are you worried about them? You're God. For fuck's sake. Why are you worried about them?
But it bothers me why, like, he fixed his people because of this reason. That's what bothers me.
Yeah.
It's not that he did the action. Look, the action in the first place was bad enough. Okay. But if you're going to do something that drastic to your people who consider you their God,
yeah,
then you should have a equal, if not better reason to bring them back and say that these are now your people, and they must have learned, they should have learned a lesson.
Right.
But no, you're just changing their hearts, which you could have done at any point.
Exactly.
According to you, according to this Bible.
Yeah.
That's what you could have done at any point.
In canon. And that's why this story sucks.
Yeah.
I will increase the fruit of the trees and the crops of the field so that you will no longer suffer disgrace among the nations because of famine. I worry about your attitude and your reputation suffering because of the famine that you're going through. I don't worry about the famine itself.
Yeah. It's all about the reputation. Yeah.
Oh my God, this is so stupid.
It is.
Then you will remember your evil ways and wicked deeds, and you will loathe yourselves for your sins and detestable practices. I need an Asherah pole. I'm telling you.
Right.
I want you to know that I am not doing this for your sake, declares the sovereign Lord. Be ashamed and disgraced for your conduct, people of Israel! Exclamation point.
Okay.
This is what the sovereign Lord says. On the day I cleanse you from all your sins, I will resettle your towns, and the ruins will be rebuilt.
That's great.
The desolate land will be cultivated instead of lying desolate in the sight of all who pass through it.
But it wasn't too desolate for the Edomites to take it over.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
But we're still claiming that it was.
Yeah.
But he destroyed the Edomite, or whatever. He's saying he's going to destroy the Edomites for taking over that desolate land that was also fruitful at the time when the Edomites took it over.
Right.
Yes
and no.
I can't keep track of all the fucking lies that are happening in these prophecies. Like, it's just like whatever they want to say at any given. It's just like Trump. Like,
I was going to say,
any point you just say whatever the fuck you want to say, and that's the way it's supposed to be, and that's what we're supposed to believe that you did. And exactly. I'm not. That's not a good answer.
No,
it's not an acceptable answer.
It's not,
especially in a Bible that is supposed to be the word of an infallible God that we're supposed to worship and believe is giving us an afterlife and, making everything on this entire earth the way it is.
He's supposed to be good and holy. He's not good.
I don't give a fuck if he's good and holy. I just want to know that he is powerful enough to at least say things in a manner that makes sense. Like, he can't even say a sentence. He can't even keep his facts straight from one fucking paragraph to the next.
And the Christians don't care.
And the Christians don't care.
And that's weird.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all are weird.
And they'll say it's all true. You're reading it wrong. I'm like, the fuck I am. It's literally the same wording that he's using desolation in one place where he used fruit. Like it was. I can't.
Oh my
gosh.
So you're mad that it doesn't make sense, even though we went in knowing it probably.
No, I know it does. Look, I know the Bible does. I've always known that there is some bullshit regarding the Bible. Mm-hmm. And I've obviously, as we've been going through here, I've learned more and more how much bullshit is in the Bible, mm-hmm. right? But this whole chapter right here, and the last chapter, has included things that are just bald-faced lies with regard to how God claimed things went down. And moreover, they are in back-to-back paragraphs half the time. And it's just, you can't ignore this amount of just wrong. It's so fucking wrong.
It's very wrong.
And the actions he's taking are morally bankrupt. And it's just not... this is not a God that I would even want to worship if he was a God.
It's not a good book.
It's really not.
They will say this land that was laid waste has become like the Garden of Eden. The cities that were lying in ruins, desolate and destroyed, are now fortified and inhabited.
I'd still be mad though, because mm-hmm. Egypt and what was the other place that had the better trees than the Garden of Eden? Assyria, yeah. So like it might be like the Garden of Eden, guys, but he didn't give you the best place.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Then the nations around you that remain will know that I, the Lord, have rebuilt what was destroyed and have replanted what was desolate. I, the Lord, have spoken, and I will do it.
Okay.
This is what the sovereign Lord says.
All right, yeah.
Once again, I will yield to Israel's plea and do this for them.
What? He was just saying he was the one that was pissed off. Whatever. Fuck this guy.
He's so Christ. Irritated. I will make their people as numerous as sheep, as numerous as the flocks for offerings at Jerusalem during her appointed festivals.
He has lowered his numbers quite a bit. He was used to say sand and stars, and now we're at sheep.
Now we're just at sheep.
Shit.
Yeah. Count sheep before you go to sleep. You'll run out, no doubt. So will the ruined cities be filled with flocks of people. Then they will know that I am the Lord.
That's not what that's not how I'm taking this.
The
exactly.
End.
Yeah, no, the end. I got it. Okay. I think I got most of the things out that I wanted to say in that chapter, because it was just pissed me off the whole way through.
Yes.
But it's just not right. This book is not right. It's not correct. It's not good. It's not a God that anybody should want to follow. There's nothing here that makes any goddamn sense.
None.
So I don't know what else to say. Like that whole chapter was just a bunch of contradictions about how he's going to act, and really bad reasoning as to why he was doing the actions that he was doing.
Right.
Like that was just a horrible chapter when it comes to trying to say that this God is a powerful or good or just anything. He's not any of those things. He's just dumb.
He's just bad and wrong.
Right. And moreover, it's just Ezekiel just placing this onto this God, the actions that he wants to see. So
Ezekiel be cray.
Yep. All right. Well, that was Ezekiel chapter 36.
Sure as fuck was.
Which means that we'll be back tomorrow with
Ezekiel chapter 37.
All right. We'll see you then.
Bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep. We have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.